So we're just a little over 6 weeks away from the big unpacked event for the Galaxy Z Fold 6. And it's pretty surprising that no photos of the phone have leaked yet. In today's world, where almost every new gadget gets leaked way before its official launch, this is quite unusual. But today we finally have our first real-life leak of the new foldable, and it looks like the Z Fold 6 might have some changes around its camera design. From what we can see, the rings around the rear cameras could have a more noticeable rich design. It's worth noting that Samsung has never used a rich design for camera rings before, so this would be a first. Samsung has been moving away from full camera housings to individual camera rings and cutouts for a while now. However, the Z Fold series still has a slight bump around its rear cameras. Early unofficial renders suggest this won't change much with the Z Fold 6, but this new leak hints that the camera rings will stand out more. There's also chatter about a possible Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra, so it remains to be seen if both the standard and Ultra versions will share the new camera ring design. The Ultra models in Samsung's S-series lineup usually come with bigger screens, better cameras, and larger batteries compared to the base and Plus models. So it will be interesting to see how the Z Fold 6 versus Z Fold 6 Ultra story unfolds. Now, speaking of the Z Fold 6 Ultra, Evan Blass, one of the most reliable phone leakers out there, has revealed Samsung's product lineup for the rest of the year. The list includes devices like the Galaxy Ring, the Watch FE, and the Watch 7 Ultra. But two notable devices are missing: the Watch 7 Classic and the Z Fold 6 Ultra. Instead of the Watch 7 Classic, it looks like Samsung's going with the Watch 7 Ultra. We don't know yet if the Watch 7 Ultra will have a rotating bezel. Samsung removed this feature a couple of years ago, saying that it allowed them to put a bigger battery, but it was reintroduced last year following fan criticism. The rotating bezel is such a handy feature, and it would be a shame if Samsung decides to get rid of it again. As for the Z Fold 6 Ultra, don't be too disappointed by its absence from the list. This list is specifically for the US market, and the Z Fold 6 Ultra is only set to launch in South Korea at this point. So while it won't be available worldwide, it's still coming out just in a limited release. Now, if you've been wondering whether Samsung would stick with their usual dual-chip strategy for the Z Fold 6 and Flip 6, we have some good news. The Elec has confirmed that both phones will use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip globally. This means there won't be any region-specific Exynos variants for these foldables, which is great news since the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is a superior chip. Samsung is also finally addressing one of the biggest complaints people have with their foldable phones. Click here to know more, and I'll see you there.